there's something pretty cool about diving the Swingbridge in the old Welland Canal. You know, it's not because of any one particular thing. I guess it's just a combination of all the little things. You know, even before you get in the water, it's worth taking a close look at that bridge. It was built over a century ago in 1910, and you can still see the massive gears and cogs and axles and all the drive mechanisms still visible underneath that would have spun this bridge open. So once you get in the water, there's lots to see below the surface, that's for sure. At the north and south ends of the structure, there are loads of century-old wood pilings. And they're all anchored in a rolling landscape of scree mounds along the east and west banks and down the middle of the canal. And that's all interrupted by huge mussel-covered concrete walls and steel-plated shoring. It's actually pretty neat to see, especially when you look up from down below. You know, when the conditions are just right and the beams of sunlight can actually penetrate deep enough to make it look almost tropical down there. It's pretty cool. And when you're near the middle of the canal, it's worth surfacing under the bridge to get a close-up view of the monstrous center gear that the whole bridge pivots on. It's quite impressive, to say the least. It's definitely worth a quick look. But there is something down there that's not cool at all. It's just piles of junk. It's crazy. And a little disappointing. As most divers do, we always try to help clean things up when we can. And we'll usually recover something on most dives. But on the bright side, one of the greatest things to see is the wide variety of wildlife and how they have adapted to every single thing. And not only do they survive, but they thrive. They are an absolute pleasure to look at. But hands down, by far, the coolest thing of all is when they look back at you. Thanks for watching, guys. Safe diving. See you next week.